Imrik the Dragontamer of the Kingdom of Caledor is an audacious elf, one who is willing to take a small force and subjugate a hostile enemy-infested land. Whether it is Greenskin or Skaven, he fights, breaking spear in twain and standing against all odds. In honor of the dragons who fight with him, he now fights to reclaim their resting grounds. Here we have a newly renamed location called Mountain Hold Severe. Severe is a Eltharian word, Eltharian being the language of the Asur or the High Elves. It means wind, storm, or the anger of the world. Now, we're going to bring Imrik over here, where we can talk to a dragon. Dragon sighted. Nearby events indicate that a dragon has recently been roaming the surrounding lands. Such an occurrence is worth your investigation. Oh, you're right about that. And up here, we got Brewer, Protector of Life. Alright, let's go say hello. Should I wear a tie? I don't know how formal these events are, but here we go. You overhear rumors of a walking tree spirit dwelling in a nearby wood, so you go to investigate. You discover it is a treekin, a hulk of animated deadwood that tells you it already knows who you are. This is little surprise, since you know that within these beings reside the souls of dead wood elves, and you have encountered many Azurai in your lifetime. You have Asur for the High Elves and Azurai for the Wood Elves. The treekin tells you it is the herald of Brewer, a legendary forest dragon of great power known to be worshipped and protected by myriad magical beings of the forest, as well as the Azurai themselves. Such a powerful dragon is worth reaching out to, but what message would you have the herald send back to its dragon master? Okay, I could talk to it to gain for 10 turns more armor-piercing damage and missile damage too. Over here, I would get, let's see, a lended ability from the dragon, and I will meet the dragon again later. So you could always choose to do something where you can meet that dragon again later if you want to recruit them with your Imrik ball. That would cost me 2,000 gold, or I can bargain. Again, another 2,000 gold. I'll get 70 influence, and over here, this dragon increases your influence in return for tribute, right? Or I can challenge it, or I can simply choose to ignore it. Like if I'm broke and I can't fight it, I can choose to do that. But let's challenge it. Sure. I'm not going to kill him, but he should join me. Let's see here. They're waiting for me on the battlefield. All right. Let's get ready for that now. Nature's Blessing. 18 armor plus 12 to melee defense. That would be a new trait gained for Imrik. Really? Wow, that's really powerful. We would get our special dragon. We would get a buff too. Yeah, we get all other rewards, and over here, Bind Dragon Scale. Plus 26 to armor, plus 12 to melee defense, and a new ability called Bind Dragon Scale. Okay, so we can decrease enemy melee defense by 24, and they wouldn't be able to move for 14 seconds. That's really powerful. So we're not only fighting the dragon, but a large army too. Alright. I'm going to have to probably pick up a few new units if I want to do that. I want to do that, but we also have another army to break down over here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to march my way on down. Hopefully they'll come to fight me. I've got to recruit more units eventually, but now we can end our turn. I've got one more turn until I complete some more technology. Anything I can get to help out would be a good thing for me. Okay, don't attack it. I'm nearly there. I know you want to, but you shouldn't do it. Alright, now we're back to my turn again. Thankfully, they did not attack. Who's raiding over here? Ah, Skaven Clan Eshin is. They're probably about to attack Dragonhold, which is really unfortunate. We now have Militia Training, granting +2 to our recruit rank for Spearmen, Rangers, and Archer units. And I've unlocked the Greater Invocation of Vol if I want a new magical item. Alright. Let's now pick up, let's see here, what would truly be handy for me? Over here, I could work on more speed for my infantry. Let's get that. I want them to move faster. Oh, we're going to have so many rebellions. Yeah, let's go back over here and pick that up. And now, about that rebellion. It shouldn't be a trying battle. I think we can do it. But I've got to fight it out. If I auto-resolve, I'll lose way too many units, and I don't want to do that. You know what? You can have control. I don't need to have control. I'll let you do it. Here's a battle of momentous importance. We have over here Imrik and Liliana who are supporting my garrison force. I've got my archers in the middle, my white lions too, right behind them. And on my left and right hand sides, on my flanks, I've got my rangers and my spearmen. In time, that formation will move up. Anzu, our dragon, and our dragon princess are now moving off to the flank of the enemy army. And we're going to use as many spells as possible to weaken them, like a fireball and a burning head. It's time to burn down some goblins. Imrik came out here to cleanse the land. I'm tired of waiting for the humans to win. We'll do it on our own. Usually elves have got to pass on the mantle to men. Why are we going to do that? No. What we're going to do, we're going to build a new dominion. Caledor shall become a great name once more. There goes a burning head ripping right through their formation. Let's go back over here and check out what is going on. Imrik is charging in. Liliana got over 40 kills. And there goes Imrik using his lance. There's another fireball too, launched right out there. So my goal here is to allow Imrik to tank them, to allow my garrison force to not be focused on. There we go, we're using Star Lance to increase our charge bonus, our armor piercing damage, and our charge speed as well. While that is going on, we've got a major target to worry about, a rock lobber. Fortunately, right now it only has 11 kills. Part of their army is coming to my main army too, but a large portion is also fighting my garrison force. There's Liliana helping out in melee combat. She has over 50 kills right now. And Imrik has over 30 kills. He's still currently fighting and all is going quite well. I believe in him and I believe he's going to be able to win this battle for us. Look at that. Why don't we use more magic too? More magic should really destroy a bunch of weak, low-level goblins. They're not that powerful. Not as individuals, but here comes a burning head. Again, ripping right through them, destroying their formation, allowing Imrik to take some damage, sure, but he's rather resistant to fire damage, so he'll be okay. Now back over here, we've got a bunch of goblin wolf riders. They're charging my spearmen who are guarding my right flank. One group is broken, another group is wavering. My archers are going to focus fire. I believe in the art of focusing fire. Oh, it's effective. It does a lot of damage. And here comes my spearman right now. I've used my dragon horn a little bit ago, increasing our melee attack and causing fear. But here they come. It's time for a very important charge to happen. Then we'll go check in on Anzu. But we've got to watch that charge first. There it goes right now. And so my spearmen are fighting. Then I've got my archers who are focusing on their archers. They've got a sneaky stab and increasing their armor piercing damage and their melee attack too, allowing them to get more kills against me. Oh boy, there's a Gaze of Mork. And way down over here, we've got Anzu has 18 kills. Surprisingly, they're dealing a lot of damage to my dragon. My dragon has 49 melee defense, so it's really not too high. And Imrik has over 50 kills. They're fighting wolf riders and other units too. All the while, Liliana is continuing to support that formation. She has over 200 kills. I mean, that second burning head did so much. And over here, we have right now my dragon princes, the reclaimers, charging in to attack a bunch of goblin wolf rider archers. Let's go back over here. They're using more magic, trying to rip through my white lions of Crace, who are now flanking a group of goblins who are wedged between my spearmen and my white lions of Crace. You can see how that might be devastating. White lions of Crace are really meant to flank. They're quite effective at doing that. Over here on my right flank, I've got my rangers and two groups of spearmen getting rid of all of their wolf riders who were trying to attack me on my right flank. Their left flank is now since broken. My archers are breaking apart their own arrow boys, and right now my Talons of Everest, they have broken a great shaman, and the battle has been won. We have won a great battle, and our people will be more secure because of it. We are more isolated than any other elven faction. That takes a bit of pride. That takes a bit of Eric. That was a decisive victory. We lost only 233. We captured 232. They lost over 1,000. I need my replenishment as we've got to move quickly. I want to go destroy Clan Eshin. I don't want them here. If they're here for too long, they'll get their shiny toys, and I don't want to deal with a bunch of Skaven guns that could easily focus down my dragons. Okay, here's a bard. +4 to public order is very powerful. At rank 8, what am I going to give you? You need to be rank 12 in order to get your Caledor incumbent. Okay, we're going to focus on your combat capabilities. He'll be getting a dragon at rank 14. My god, that'll change up everything. Okay, so over here, we'll pick up Valor of Ages. Done. And for you, Liliana, our fire mage, I'm going to give to her, let's see. Eventually, she'll have a chariot, then a sun dragon at rank 22. I'll probably give her a chariot because 14 to 22 is a long gap. Piercing bolts of burning. Let me upgrade those and melt everyone. Alright,
Prince of Caledor.
Now for your army to fully be destroyed. They're out of here, man.
Sacrifices to
We'll take
Caledor.
more replenishment because we've got to move to the east. I don't have time to wait over here. I wish I could dwell for a minute, but I cannot. Okay, let's upgrade our capital. Done. We've gained a relic sword. Plus 10% weapon strength is actually quite sizable. But I've got my Star Lance. I don't need anything else right now. But what about Liliana? You know what? Sure, take it. Eventually, I'll get a prince, but she's got what she needs. Look at that. Ward save, 5% for Phoenix units. I was hoping for some manner of dragon buff, but it's free. I'll take it. Let's move to the east. If I get another rebellion, I'll probably get some new army to go deal with it. I'll lose some money, but hey, that happens, you know. Alright, I've got to heal up because I do want to attack that dragon. I've got to also complete my greater invocation of Vol. And over here, I need to only occupy 2 more locations. I'm on my way to do that right now. That Skaven corruption is causing me an issue. But don't worry, I'm going to use my Banish Corruption to get rid of it. Done. What about down here in the Plane of Bones? Yeah, we do have cheaper buildings, but why don't we debilitate our enemy? Now he won't be able to move nearly as fast. Good. Alright, I can't build any new buildings, which means it's probably time for me to end my turn. No one really likes me right now. Karaz Karak. I could try to be friendly with a bunch of dwarfs, which for now might be a good idea. I don't want to fight dwarfs. Krakasul, the Blue Hold. They're right by me. I only have 10 influence. I don't have a lot. I wish I had more, but no, I don't. I need 11 to improve our relations, which is what I'm going to do once I have more influence. Let's end our turn now. A new turn for us. And what are you doing, man? Or Skaven, man? I'm going to come down there and kill you. You should know that by now. I'm going to race on down. I can't do my dragon battle yet because I've got to get rid of Clan Eshin or at least one army belonging to them. Our public order is going down, which is really not too bad considering they are raiding my lands. Oh, here's another army. Toxer, huh? I don't even have walls everywhere yet. That does bother me. So instead what I might do, I might just kind of like go into a town, get some new units, and then go do that dragon battle. That way I can have another dragon. And while we are waiting, let us pick up over here our greater invocation of Vol. We'll get flaming attacks, and also I'll be able to complete my quest, which is what I want to do right now. There we go. Empowered Armor of Caledor. Oh, we already unlocked a battle? Wow. What's over here? A Winged Staff for 1 spell. Helm of Cain. Causes Fear. Unbreakable too. That's really good. Ruby Guardian Phoenix. Flame Resistance map wide. I like that a lot more. You know what? I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that right now. We're going to be dealing a lot of fire damage. Wherever, however we can. There, you take that. She's all about fire damage, and I love that model for her. What a gorgeous model. Okay, so we can't recruit yet. I don't have any Regiments of Renown unlocked. And anyway, let's have a look over here. We've got Imrik and the Mage stared into the newly empowered scrying pool. An image appeared, a blood dragon, a vampire of a foul, ancient order. On its hand was a gauntlet, unmistakable in its elven craftsmanship, and bearing the insignia of Caledor the Conqueror himself. How dare this creature of the night befoul such an illustrious artifact? Before Imrik could express his lamentation, the vampire addressed him directly through the image.
Descendant of Caledor,
It hissed.
like my great sire Aburash, I seek to overcome my cursed thirst by drinking the blood of drakes. Meet me in honorable battle, Dragon Prince. If you defeat me, your progenitor's gauntlet is yours. If you lose, I shall feed upon your dragons and you, of course.
Though it sounds much more like a threat than an offer, Imrik knows he has no choice in this matter, for the honor of his ancestors compels him to accept the challenge. Okay. There will be reinforcements. That is a large army. I probably want a full army to fight them. But look at that. Restores up to 1,000 hit points. Wow. We'll get our vigor back. Ability recharge. Okay, very cool. We won't be able to move. Understood. It'll last for 20 seconds. We get a ward save of 10%. A aura leadership we would get a character's aura leadership effect of plus 10, a ward save of 10%, plus 20 to our armor, a vigor loss reduction of minus 33%, and of course that ability that would restore up to 1,000 hit points, restore our vigor, and also help out with our ability recharge. But we won't be able to move for how long? 20 seconds. What a great trade-off. All right, so we'll do that quest too. We've got so much. Let's end our turn now. I think we're done here. We're about to move on to turn 14. Yeah, I'll probably have to build up some manner of other army, because right now there's a lot of Skaven all around my lands, and I can't defend everywhere. I wish I could. Oh, Carcasul actually wants a non-aggression pact. They are fighting greenskins, so that's probably why they're losing that war. The greenskins are so much more powerful, which means they're going to be overwhelmed. I was going to move into one of these local holds here, but let's come on down. How is my garrison up here? Oh, incredibly bad. It is not good. None of our lands are developed. That's going to bring its own set of difficulties outside of my capital province. See, over here, I can get my purified graves of the dragons, but that upkeep for my dragons and dragon princes would go down, giving me more money. And we would get plenty of public order. Let's build it right now. That's way too good to ignore. Now, I've got plenty of money, so I can recruit a few new units if I want to, and I do. I'm going to take up 3 Lothern Sea Guard. They're very good at what they do, and I do want them. So we'll take that. And now I'm going to build up my watchtower because we need better defenses while we're here. I'm going to lose some money, but it's all worth it. And I might do a quest battle before I actually fight any Skaven at all. Look at that. They're just moving all around. I'm trying to avoid losing land. If they take it, that will set me back a bit. It won't end my campaign, but it will set me back, and I don't want to spend time rebuilding my buildings or towns or whatever I have. Like over here, we probably want something that I can build up quickly, like a tier 2 haven. Done. We'll build that. Let's come on down over here. Nothing for me to build, sure. What about in my capital area? I could get a noble, though that wouldn't be cheap. I do need public order, so we'll build a plaza. It'll also provide some income. All right. Now, Liliana, you are currently rank 9. I want to upgrade Fireball, but before I do that, let's come over here and get more magic. At least more magical reserves. Okay, I've got a full army. So now it is time. Let's go fight a battle. Which one am I going to fight? If I fight a dragon, that feels like it'll be much more difficult, whereas fighting some undead probably won't be an issue. Hopefully. I could be wrong. They might even beat me and I'll be done for, but let's go try it out. Let's go.
So it is true! The blood dragon dons the lost heirloom of my bloodline. His minions may be many, but when he falls, his control will crumble, along with his shambling minions. The stench of gunpowder and brine is thick in the air, for the fiend brings undead artillerymen of the sea. Already they have dragged their rickety cannons onto the field. We must be wary of their bombardments. And what is this? He has brought some Druki thralls to battle with him. This vampire certainly knows how to get my attention. This indignity must be met with all the rage of Caledor. The vampire wishes to drink the blood of my allies, the mighty drakes, but he will do no such thing. I shall defeat him and send him and his minions back to their graves.
I had to up my brightness and my gamma because it was a very dark battlefield. So over here we have a Vanguard Dark Elf army on the way. They've got their Blankard Corsairs hand bows. They've got Blankard Corsairs right behind them, led by a Dreadlord who has a sword and a crossbow, flanked by their Harpies too. Over here, the Vampire Coast has a lot of artillery and even deck gunners, and one bloated corpse. I'm going to avoid them. In time, we're going to have to contend with a major threat. The Vampire Lord, who's also a Blood Dragon. Blood Dragons hurt a lot. They have a Vargulf and Mini Graveguard. They're already attacking me, but I'm moving away. I don't have time for them. I'm going to use the terrain to my advantage. Sure, I'm going to do that. I'm going to have my Spearmen on the front line, my Lothern Sea Guard and archers right behind them. Then we're going to focus on one challenge at a time. Why fight them all when I can fight one at a time? The balance of power is not in my favor, but I'm going to do my best right now. My Rangers are going to be held in reserve, really. I've got my Dragon Princes and my White Lions of Craze who will also be waiting back here. Now, we all have a chance to inflict flaming attacks. For anyone who has regeneration, That's going to be an issue. They have a weakness to fire attacks. Awesome. So Harpies are moving in. I'm going to focus on them. Don't you fret about that. Now, I was going to let Anzu try to draw out all of their ammunition, but I thought that would be a bad idea after I saw a few attacks hit them. Now these Harpies are being hit by my dedicated volleys, and they're going to be destroyed by it. It's going to be an awesome, awesome sight. The Black Art Corsairs, sure, they're strong in melee, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to launch a fireball right at them, getting at least a few kills. Anzu is now moving far away, and here comes a Burning Head attack, ripping right through their formation. Look at that wonderful damage. Eat fire, fool. And my Spearmen can counter a bunch of Harpies. They're going to be okay. Imrik is on the front lines waiting for them. Many Harpies are dropping dead. There goes a Dragon Breath attack, at least clipping a few, at least killing a few. Now I've got to watch out for friendly fire, so we'll kill a few more of these Corsairs. But then we're going to have to pull away from that. All the while, we are destroying a bunch of Harpies right over here. We're going to make it through this battle if it kills me. So there's Imrik, now charging at some Black Art Corsairs who I'm allowing my archers to further destroy. Degrade and destroy, that is our goal. Anzu's out here at 20 kills, damaging their leader. The Harpies are now moving back. They'll break and move back. I'll take them on. Here comes the Black Art Corsairs with hand bows, and look at how many I've killed already. Piercing bolts of burning have hit a group of Black Art Corsairs. Even if there was a little bit of friendly damage, or friendly fire damage, I made sure to at least space it out to where it would maybe hit a few at most. She has 83 kills now. Liliana is always getting a lot of kills. Imrik is powerful, but Liliana is really the key to my victory, right? She's gotten thousands of kills already. Anzu's out here charging out. Anzu has 1 kill. Their leader is now broken. Elon Drakecleaver. Now, the Vampire Coast has a leader called Dick Halfmast. I'm not going anywhere near him. You stay away from me, sir. Now my Dragon Princes are moving back. Here comes a Blood Dragon Vampire Lord. Oh, he's powerful. I can try to focus fire on him, but he's going to be a threat no matter what. He's got magic healing himself up. There's the Guiding Eye, more armor-piercing missile damage. And he's charging in, damaging my Spearmen. There's a fireball. Unfortunately, it hit some friendly units. I was hoping to actually just go after him, but that wasn't too easy to do. It's a learning lesson, you know. There goes Imrik charging in, and Anzu also charging in. Anzu has 515 weapon strength. That's quite powerful. Here comes a bunch of Fellbats. That's who we're trying to kill now. We're going to make them fall down beneath their own weight. Huh. Alright now. You can see what they're doing. They don't have a lot of kills. Here comes a Blood Knight charge, though. Now, these guys are devastating. They are powerful. They know how to fight. And way over here, my Rangers are being attacked by their carronades. That's fine. That's okay. I had to really make an observation. Would I lose more by charging or by holding and really fending off any attack? So that was my choice. Over here are more Blood Knights at 14 kills total. They have a 78 charge bonus, and look at that. We're just shooting at them where we're able to. A few units are really coming back and causing some problems for me, like that Dreadlord who has 15 kills. These Blood Knights over here, they're being healed up by a Invocation of Nehek. They're pulling back now. It's able to heal up to 864 hit points. Now way over here is where we have a huge problem. Anzu and the Blood Dragon are fighting. That Blood Dragon is really way too powerful. He's summoning in a bunch of undead warriors, keeping my units busy while being supported by a bunch of fell bats. Here comes a charge by more Blood Knights. They're coming in to fight my Rangers. Let's see what they're able to do. We're waiting for them. They're not moving quickly. I thought I was in slow motion for a brief moment. Now they're charging in. Now they're coming in. But don't worry, you're coming down with me, hand in a lovable hand. And I hope you die. In fact, if I die, I hope we both die. There's a burning head ripping right through these Graveguard. They've got shields and those who have great weapons. Now, I made sure to do a Dragon's Breath right afterwards, trying to deal more damage to them. Also, I'm allowing my archers and my Lothern Sea Guard to hit their great weapons. They have no shields, so they have a lesser chance of being able to fend off any type of ranged attack. Look at that, 23 kills, and he's actually pretty bulky. He's pretty beefed up right now. Let's zoom out real quick and take a look at the battle. So over here, we've got some zombies who are still up. 1 kill. These Felbats are finally breaking and falling apart. Anzu is having to move away at only 2,000 health and 55 kills total. And Elon, who? Drake Cleaver. Huh, really, are you? He's over here using Pearl of Infinite Blackness, getting more leadership and being immune to psychology. He's winded. And for the Graveguard who are left, they're being hit by all of my ranged attacks. Awesome. Awesome indeed. There goes Imrik. Imrik is so adorable, man. Imrik is anti-large, armor piercing. He's just adorable fellow. What a great character. Elon Drake Cleaver. You have how many kills? 28. Eat some Anzu. Now here comes their Vampire Coast army. Now let's go check on what's happening right now. The balance of power is still not in my favor. I do outnumber them, but they have a lot of quality here. 24 kills by that Blood Dragon Lord. The daring ones, my White Lions and Craze are moving in. So is Liliana. They're fighting together, trying to take down an oppressive enemy. There goes another devastating attack by that Blood Dragon Lord. To fight one so early on is not fortunate for me. And we took out that Dreadlord. And here comes a flaming attack. Unfortunately, there was more friendly fire than I thought there would be. But we did destroy more Graveguard. So over here, we're still fighting that Blood Knight group. 68 kills total. These Rangers are cutting them down, though. Look at that. What an awesome thing. It's going to be a party when a wolf comes home, man. They have over 70 kills, but I was able to overwhelm them. These Rotting Prometheans are quite bulky, but if I beat their leader, if I beat that Vampire Blood Dragon, maybe I'll have a chance to finally watch them all crumble. They now have 40 kills. It's a very long battle, in fact. There's Anzu still fighting. Anzu has how many kills? Over 120 kills. The Graveguard have fallen down. Back to the earth they go. There's Imrik, drenched in blood, but not deterred in any capacity. There are just some people like him in the world. They're nearly not human. They're stern. They're not capricious. They're just people who know what they need to do. They're probably not even pleasant to be around, but we need people like that. People to facilitate order and construction. Maximilian, the Dread Knight. He's still under attack. I've been trying to keep him down, grounded, but eventually he's going to take flight again. So now we need to watch out for that Vampire Coast army. That's the one that I need to watch out for. Look at that. They've got over here a zombie pirate gunnery mob and carronades over there. They're led by Dick Halfmast. Again, I'm trying to avoid him if I can. He's like, oh, hello there. I'm Dick Halfmast. You know what my name means. And we have Imrik over here, who's got 81 kills. My Dragon Princes have 188 kills. Anzu's also moving around. I want to be able to flank them. I feel like that would be the proper choice for me right now. They also have mortars too. Mortars are going to deal some damage to me. Fortunately, my Rangers are spread out. And that Maximilian fellow, let's see what we can do about him. There's a lot of bodies around here, sure, but I'm the one who's winning now. The balance of power is still not in my favor. They have 379 left, but look at how many I just lost. That was a lot, huh? Oh, yeah. Rotting Prometheans charged in. They got 30 kills total. They're fighting my poor Rangers who are attempting to live and survive. Man, what an awful atmosphere. What an awful place to live in. We're just doing our best, though. We're going to take them on. It's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay, right? And over here we have Maximilian, who is now being attacked by Imrik, Talons, and all of it. He's got 90 kills. All the while, I have my army rushing in, archers and all. My Talons are moving in. We've got my archers charging in. Everyone has got to charge in. So over here, we're engaging some zombies. They have 9 kills. We've got Lutheran Sea Guard, who are now attacking a group that's currently crewing a mortar. I've seen Pirates of the Caribbean. I know how to beat you. I know what's up. Van Hale's Dense Macabre. Now, Maximilian, you have 771 health left. Look at that breath attack, destroying a lot of my Lothern Sea Guard. They have over 100 kills. That was cruel and mean. Come on back down, Maximilian. Come on back down. Now you're charging after Liliana. Oh, Liliana will handle you. Don't even fret about that. Anzu has 128 kills. Their carronades over here are still attacking. Here comes my reclaimers going after a crew for the other carronade artillery. But now they're moving away again. Red and white. My guild in WoW, the Crimson Knights, originally had gold and red. Eventually they would use red and white. So these colors are familiar to me. I miss the days when I could lead a guild like that. We had over 100 members. It's a very prominent role-playing guild on the... Anyway, Blackwater Raiders server. It's been so many years, I can nearly remember the name. Anyway, we took care of their leaders, so now they're all falling apart. And the battle is over. We have won. We're just waiting for one blooded corpse to fall apart. But that's it. They're all crumbling. Look at that. Disintegrating. We have won. We have done it. Unzu, you have done it. Awesome. We won that battle. It wasn't easy, but we won that battle. Now, let's take replenishment because we need to rest up. Give me my armor. It doesn't belong to you. All right, I won. I've gained more money, more influence, new armor, and experience too. Will you go, Imrik? Okay, we are now at rank 9. We are going to be fighting Skaven, so plus 15 to weapon strength sounds amazing to me. We'll take it right now. Oh man, I'm only a few levels away from getting my dragon. How cool. Alright, let's go patch up. I can't fight Skaven yet. Well, I could, but I'm not going to, as I do need to heal up. And because I have money, I need to consider what I should build right now. Okay, you're only 850, which isn't really too bad. You'll give me more growth, which I need for sure. Plane of Bones. We're going to build over here a war hall. I could use a tier 3 recruitment location, so we'll take that too. Thankfully, my buildings are all much cheaper here. Alright, I'm not going to recruit anything new. Not yet. Technology. Ah, more speed for my units. How good. How fortuitous for me. And you know what? Let's go over here and try to make a few friends. Or, an alternative, I wait and I get a new hero. I don't think the dwarves will come after me. I think largely they're busy with the greenskins who are doing very, very well. Now, the greenskins may attack me at any moment. They're winning. They're much more powerful than they used to be. Now it's time for me to end my turn. We hold at Dragon Hold. Pardon me now? I'm your leader. You're getting a strongly worded letter from me. You wait until I get back home, buddy. Breaking a treaty with me, Imrik of Caledor. Alright, so we've got 3 Skaven armies currently raiding. Karakasul is now gone. Good thing I didn't spend my points on them. Alright, we have more speed for our infantry and a few other units too. Very good. We have a new trait called Strict. +1 to public order. And we have 2 new units. Torquelada and Mathlin Spearman. Nice. What's not nice right now are 3 Skaven armies currently raiding my lands. Okay, so here's what we are going to do to handle that issue. Lightning Strike would be amazing to have, but let's pick up for now Dedicated to Vol, giving me +5 to armor, +5 to leadership for Dragon Prince units. They'll be 5% cheaper too for their upkeep, and we get more income from industry buildings up by 1%, which is not a lot, but hey, it's money. I'll take it. I don't have time to wait. I don't know when I'll be able to group up all of Clan Eshin into one location, so now it's just really time to go out there and duel, to fight. Okay, Snitch, you have 9 units, you have 12, and you have 6. Having them all divided is quite painful. I don't like that. Not a little bit. Okay, hold on. New research. Let's have more damaging archers, and let's go into battle right away. I have no choice. I've got to fight everyone. I'm fighting 2 armies now that'll at least take care of 2 of them. Let's go beat them. Okay. At least your replenishment will be lower. And we are going in. Clan Eshin, prepare to become dragon food. And then dragon droppings. Now, before we begin the battle, as you can see, things happened rather quickly. There's a reinforcing Skaven army, and so attacks are happening right away. And whenever you have a reinforcing army on your side, you've got to contend with them in the very beginning. If you don't, you're a fool. So I've got my White Lions on my left flank, and also my Dragon Princes. They're going to charge in. My Lutheran Sea Guard and archers will just shoot them up. My Rangers are going to charge in. I got Liliana and Imrik over here. My Spearmen will try to ward off our other enemies way over here, led by the Death Master, who's very, very powerful. But let's begin right now and see what we can do. There goes a burning head right away. I'm not going to go in a cinematic view because I think you should see it. There we go. We just killed so many. There's Imrik charging in. Liliana has nearly 200 kills. My Dragon Princes have over 20 kills already. That was quick. Look at that. You should always tackle the reinforcing army first if they're on your side. There goes a Dragon Breath attack, at least getting a few kills. I'm using overwhelming firepower to shock and awe them. They have no chance at staying here. Those who do, I'll just kill. Imrik is now going after their leader, a Grey Seer of Ruin. These Talons have over 30 kills already. They have a chance to inflict a flaming attacks thanks to our Invocation for Vol. So now we're just going to focus on those who remain. They're using Warp Lightning to damage my units, but it won't do too much. It won't save them. It won't preserve them from my wrath and ire. Gutter Runners over here have no kills at all. Now they're running away. So what are we going to do? We're going to focus on that Grey Seer of Ruin. We're going to have our Dragon Princes charge at these Gutter Runner Slingers. They have 1 kill right now. And here comes the main army now coming to fight me. I've got my archers, my Lutheran Sea Guard, and my standard archers attacking their Night Runners. Now, Night Runners are actually pretty effectual. They're pretty good, but they're being focused on by my archers, and they're not hidden. They're not flanking some infantry unit. So they have no chance to beat me, and that's how we're going to beat them. Unfortunately, the Death Master is quite efficient in melee combat. Over 500 weapon strength. I mean, that's a standard infantry unit. Look at that. 20 kills now. That isn't going to be easy. So we're going to focus on keeping his army busy, like these Warp Grinders and Skaven Slave Spears, using piercing bolts of burning. Then we're going to move back and target whoever else that we can. It must be done. Slippery, more melee defense, 33 kills. We're focusing on his entire army. Eventually, they will all break. Look at that. Countless volleys who are destroying them. It's interesting playing the Mark of Chaos from the mid-2000s to playing Total War Warhammer 2 and seeing Skaven again. What an excellent game, by the way. Alright. Let's have a look over here. So we can see what's left. A bunch of Skaven slaves and the Death Master, who has nearly 50 kills. Anzu is coming back. That Grey Seer of Ruin, thankfully, is dead. No more head for you! Let's come back over here. They've got Eshin Triads. My Talons of Everest are fighting them. They have over 60 kills, and so they're fighting together. It's a devastating, bloody battle, but we're doing our best to win. You better stay the hell out of my way, Eshin Triads. There is no sign of land for all of you. Alright, so we have Spearmen who have over 50 kills right now. The Death Master has broken, so I'm going to focus my time on trying to just wound him. The battle is won. We have done it. We've done it, man. There's so much more to do, but here's one battle that we have won. Ha! Awesome. A decisive victory. That actually wasn't too bad. I mean, considering what they have, I should be able to tear right through them. The goal is to get them to avoid hitting my towns. Fighting them on the field of battle, not an issue. Defending them with only a few units in a town, that can be an issue. Alright, a terrifying Mask of E. You know what? I might even give it to her. I haven't decided yet. You know what? Let's pick up Fireball level 2. Sure. We'll take it now. Now, I've got to get rid of another army.
Warrior supreme.
Then there will only be one army left. That shouldn't be nearly as challenging to deal with. We'll take more replenishment. Armor of Fortune, +5 to armor, physical resistance, and a ward save too. The Exterminator, hell yeah I am. All right, let's go over here now. I hope I can intercept you. I'm about to end my turn. What is over here? What am I going to get? That is a really good question. I could get Bowmaster. I could try to buff up, let's see, a few elite units too. Wary. We could get Wary. I wish that would allow me to have a higher chance to intercept any type of underway usage. Now that would be incredible. I would love that a lot. So here's what we're going to do real quick. I'm not going to go down there yet, even though I probably should to save some money. Instead, I'm going to give to him Devastating Charge. He's going to hit like a truck now. Pretty soon he'll have a frickin' dragon, so like a double-winged truck. And what am I going to build up? Well, first off, we need walls. Of course we need walls, and over here, we need another tower. I'm building up and winning many battles. All right, let's end our turn now. We've got another army to destroy led by Toxer. I'm actually pretty shocked they didn't try to move away. Well, good for me. I'm going to destroy them, replenish, and then we'll move to the east. I can't stop yet. If I do so, they'll just keep on moving in here. And I hardly have any walls to help defend my people. 2 agents gone. And 1 lord gone. All right. We finally got him. A potion of healing. That's good too. I'm glad we were able to find that. All right, so now that all of you are gone, we'll go back into Dragon Hold. Now I get to replenish. All right. What are you going to get, Liliana? Liliana, I'm going to give to you. Let's see here. Earthing? No. Flamestorm? No. And upgraded Piercing Bolts of Burning. I want to upgrade that spell. It should be quite powerful. Okay, so up here, of course, we need more walls. I'm going to need a lord to go defend the Western Shield. Who knows, I might even need to rush over there to try to help out. Oh yeah, that could be a really bad one. I'm going to build that up right away. I don't have a choice. I wonder, could we have a peace treaty? I doubt it, but we could try. They own 4 locations. Darn, we can't do it then. All right, let's end our turn again. Yeah, I'll have to get a new lord over there to defend the capital. I'll have to see how many garrison units I have in my capital for that province. Hopefully it's a decent amount, though. I do doubt it. They're going to make me work for it. Work for my survival. 1 more turn to go, and then we get to have an awesome rebellion. Let's see over here. Oh yeah, that is a very tiny garrison. That will not do it. I'm going to lose a lot of money if I get a new type of hero. I've got only 50 influence. I was hoping for someone much better, so I don't want to spend even 15. I want to save a bit more. Now, having someone to train up an army could be quite interesting. That's true. I feel like I need someone who's good at melee. Magic could be okay, but they would only be at level 1. That isn't sufficient. Of course, one day they would be able to get a dragon, but we don't need to worry about that for later. All right. 725 for upkeep. Now, that is a lot. So here's what I'm going to do. Unfortunately, I am going to try to race back, but pretty soon I should have my dragon in 2 more levels. Let's pick up Caledor Incumbent, which allows me to get a noble. All right. And +2 to influence per turn. I like that. All right, we're going to race up here as fast as we can. I don't really want to, but I've got no choice right now. Oh, I need only a little bit more money if I want to build up that watchtower. Shoot. Well, let's do our best. I am nearly there now. Okay, let's go fight a battle. I wonder, is it going to be a challenge or will it be something easy for me to contend with? I have no idea. Oh, easy. I like easy. I need easy for right now. I don't want your money. I do want your replenishment. Now I'm going back to the east again to go fight a bunch of Skaven. That wasn't too bad, though. It gave me a lot of experience, and I've got 1 wall over in Dragonhold. But now I need another one. I need more money for that. Okay. That would decrease the cost of my buildings by 5% further. Okay, so a total of 20%. That isn't too bad either. Instead, here's what I'm going to do over here. I'm going to get my Rebuild Lost Splendor. It's going to save me a little bit more money. And I only have a little bit of money, so that's a good thing. All right, now let's pick up Naval Discipline. And for you, Liliana, You can't get your Chariot yet. You've got 2 levels to go. Instead, again, let's go for Piercing Bolts of Burning. Yeah, there we are. I could get that Invocation, but I don't have a lot of income coming in. Not yet. Not until maybe I find a quest battle or I find something to beat up on. I'm sure another Skaven army is going to march to the west. I'm hoping that they'll be unified into one stack. Multiple stacks actually hurt me a lot because I don't have access to the underway. They do. Get over it. Yeah, we've got to race back over here to Dragon Hold. You can see what the issue is. You're all alone out here. Imrik has got to be powerful because you are really facing an obstacle. A very difficult one at that. Alright, I'm not going to build up the walls over at Ash Ridge yet, but I will do so over here. Yeah, 1125. And we can also build up our marble quarry. Sure. I bet we're going to see the Death Master go, "Oh, hi there. How do you like rat droppings? I got them everywhere." Bet you do, you little freak. They're raiding back by Dragonhold, but I have walls over in Dragonhold. I do not have walls over at Mount Firestone or Ash Ridge. Let's see, where are they? I don't even know where they're at. But I'm going. I'm going to march out there. I'm going to Pig Barter first. Yeah, I should probably watch out for where they're going to pop in at. I don't have the money to upgrade to my Royal Garrison yet. Actually, I should probably cancel what I was building over here. Yeah, let's do that. I need more. I'll try to get more. It might take a minute, though. And I want my Noble, but that'll have to wait, too. I'm going to wait until I get 60 influence and maybe a bit more money. Then I'm going to get a really good Noble. One who will cost me about 60 influence. Yeah. They tend to have incredible traits. I mean, absolutely incredible traits. Now, I could get this guy over here. Look at that here. +2 to my hero recruit rank and for my lords, too. So in the long term, that would help out a lot. You know what? I'm going to get wild with it. And I'm going to pick you up, I think. But before I do that, let's have a look over here. Caledor Incumbent. Okay. I was hoping that maybe he would increase their level, but he's not going to do that. So instead, let's come over here and pick him up. Oh, yeah. I think for the long term, he's going to be an incredible character to have. We'll need a good title and name for him. Look at who we have intercepted here. Deathmaster Snitch, you're in trouble. Now, I have stabilized my lands. Once I beat you one more time, even underground, we can move on to the east. And don't worry, I'll get my regiments over now once I have a bit more money. Then after we conquer his lands, that's when we'll get our dragon. Okay, let's move on, everyone. Thank you for watching. Look forward to a new part very soon. And until then...